It's been 7 days since DJI stopped selling drones on their online store in the United States. And I figured this would be a good time to update you on the situation. Hello, my friends. FC here from Drone and Tech Review. And I'm not sure if you know, but about 7 days ago, DJI stopped selling drones, all their drones, on their website in the United States. And how do they do it? They put every single item out of stock. And all you see is out of stock. Notify me when the drone becomes available again. For the past 7 days, we've been kind of jockeying and trying to figure it out. Maybe it's just a glitch. Maybe they're trying to restock. But really, now that it's 7 days later, I think the reality of the situation is starting to hit. So what is going on here? The US government has been trying to tariff or ban DJI drones from the United States for a long period of time, maybe 5 years. So many drones, so many legislation, so many bills have been introduced, and DJI has been trying to fight them with a lot of success. So no extra tariffs really, except for a few percent here and there, and the bans have all failed. But we have a new administration in the government, and they do whatever they want. They do it first, and then they backtrack if they have a lot of problems. So, but this one, it really looks like it's headed towards one direction, and a lot of the shipments by DJI are being blocked by Customs and Border Protection for the last 6 months. So it's been a real problem. But what they've done here is they've thrown in the towel. They said, okay, that's enough. That's enough. We are going to boycott the United States. We are not going to sell any drones in the United States until you guys sort this out, or until you guys stop hassling us. And that's exactly what we were doing. We've been badgering them, making it as difficult as possible for them to do business here in this country. Who is DJI? DJI is the Apple of drones. Basically, they own 90% of the market, even more than Apple, worldwide. And the reason they dominate the market is because they have the best products. We have the Flip here, the Mini 4 Pro here, and there's nothing like these drones. They are the best of the best, and they're usually more affordable than the competition. The quality, the support, it is just incredible. And something unique about DJI is they are a private company, and they have a lot of revenue. They're worth hundreds of billions of dollars. So they can afford to do this. If they're a public company, they can't, they need shareholder approval to do a move this bold. But private company, these guys are very rich already, the founders, and they said, okay, let's do it. Let's not spin our wheels when really there's no end in sight. It's going to be this way for the next 3 years with this administration. So let's just say, let's just stop selling to the United States. So with that in mind, let me cover 4 subjects for you guys. What does it mean? What does the ban? What does the stop sell, the stop ship mean? Who is affected? Who is most affected? The consumer, the industry. What are the other options? What are the U.S. options? What are the other Chinese company options? And what are the other options of the consumer? Can you smuggle these things in? Can you buy them from eBay? What's going to happen? Okay, so the ban is a stop sale by DJI. So basically, nothing on their website is going to be sold for the foreseeable future. And the reason they're doing is because of inventory problems and just general hassle. They can't afford to have a container, 10 containers turned back at the port. There's so much uncertainty. They said that's enough. So no new drones will be sold at DJI.com, and they are going to stop supplying their retailers. So Best Buy, Adorama, B&H, they can't get the drones anymore. There's some rumor that Amazon is still able to get drones. They seem to be getting it directly from China, but that is up in the air as well. And I don't expect that really to continue because they're showing limited quantities. eBay, you have a kind of a free market of small business and consumers selling used drones. So they'll continue to be a source for drones, but it's going to be very limited, and the price is going to go up. As demand goes up, supply goes down, price is going to go up. Can you fly your existing drones in the United States? The answer is yes. Yeah, DJI has no intention of making it difficult for the consumer, the U.S. consumer, the current customer, to fly their existing drones. And the U.S. government really doesn't have the power to take away the FAA clearance that these drones have. So no change there. But there is a big issue, which is what happens when it crashes. What happens when you need a part, everything is you need an extra battery. Everything is going to become a lot more difficult. So people are going to be a little bit more wary about their drones, flying their drones, putting them in risky situations. So there's going to be less flying for sure. And then there's something DJI is very famous for. It's called DJI Care. And what it is you buy for a small fee, $70 for something like this. For 2 years, you're covered. If you lose it, you dunk it in the ocean, it gets shattered. They will give it to you for a replacement for a nominal fee. So the first thing is if you already have that coverage, you're okay. They'll let that run out, and then you'll have your peace of mind. Now, there is a problem though. If you want this coverage today, you haven't bought it yet, you cannot. I just tried all my 5 drones. It said not available, not available. You cannot get DJI Care. They're not selling it anymore. And the reason is they have limited resources, limited inventory to replace your drone or to repair your drone. Because of the supply chain issues, they pulled all their stock, and they said, okay, we're gonna use this to just in case we need it for the DJI Care customers, but we can't sign up any more new folks. So warranty service, they plan to do it, but it is going to be a problem. And I've heard issues about folks getting a new drone replacement from another country because DJI didn't have it locally, and they're getting blocked by customs border and protection. So flying is and repair is going to become an issue. Okay, who is affected? Who is harmed by these moves? The first and foremost is the U.S. consumer. The U.S. consumer, most of these drones are recreation. It's like your camera. It's like your phone. It's like your nice camera. These are camera drones first and foremost. Anyway, they are the ones harmed the most. The enthusiasts. If it's your passion to fly drones and take pictures of nature, of wildlife, you're harmed the most. Your family. So you are definitely gonna suffer. There's gonna be other options, American companies and other Asian companies, but they are nowhere near as good as these drones. So that definitely is going to affect you and the quality of what you do. The other people affected are the retailers. So many retailers, a big chunk of the revenue comes from selling DJI drones. These are big ticket items, $1,000 for these. And B&H, Adorama, eBay, Amazon, they get a lot of the revenue. Best Buy, from these drones. All that revenue is gone. Other folks affected are the Forest Service, the farmers, folks, real estate agents, folks who rely on these drones to do their work. So as it turns out, I'll give you an example, agriculture, $70 billion industry, a massive amount of their work is done by drones now. Remember those little planes, those biplanes buzzing around in the fields and near the freeways? Putting fertilizer or pesticide on their crops. It's very dangerous work. And this work is done by drones very, very well. And it's safe because, these are programmed in, no human error. And then even at the worst case, when the drone crashes, no lives are harmed. As you know, with these fumigating these crops, they're so low to the ground that when something happens, there's no chance for you to deploy your parachute. Okay, what are the alternatives? I'll give you some alternatives in the U.S. and Chinese companies. So in the U.S., there's unfortunately not really alternatives at the moment. I think they want to. The reason why these bans are happening is because the government wants the U.S. companies to get ahead, to get back to market. The problem is they're nowhere right now. Skyo, I own the Skyo, USR, US Robotics. There are all these companies that have a business, but they are so non-competitive in the consumer space that they focused on government work, military work. So I could imagine that they're going to introduce some consumer drones, but one problem they have is that their scale is really is so off the mark. Every drone is over $4,000, $4,000 to $30. $4,000 to $30,000 are their drones, and this thing is, I don't know, $300 for this. For such state of the art. So how are they going to get to the price points is difficult. As far as Chinese companies, there are other manufacturers out there of drones, and you may ask, why are these guys not banned? Not yet, because they're small potatoes. They always target the gorilla in the space. bring the king down, and the rest will follow, so to speak. But because these guys are smaller, you're still able to get the drones, no tariffs, no customs issues. So what good one is Hover Air. Hover Air has the X1 drone, which is a self-flying drone, much like this one, and it's a very good, kind of expensive, but it's a good drone. We have Potensic. They have competitors to the Mini 3. And we have Hotel, another Chinese company, and Ruko and Holy Stone are others cheap drone companies options that you see on Amazon quite a bit and their own websites as well. I have links in the description. What are the options for you guys, the US consumer? So I would say you got to stock up now. You know, if you use it daily or use it part of your regular work or recreation, you got to get your batteries now. Maybe get your stuff repaired if you have a DJI Care issue, because now it's real. You know, it's not coming back like that. Amazon and eBay are options today if you really need something. Your Facebook Marketplace is a decent option to buy. You know, the best case is you find someone in your general neighborhood who doesn't know about the shortage issues and will sell you their Mini 4 Pro at half price because it's used. So look for those deals today. If you have a friend in Canada or in Mexico, you can have them buy it. Every other country in the world can buy these drones and then they can ship it to you. So shipping is not cheap, not as safe, but it is an option. Best case scenario is that they're traveling to the U.S. We're like in the Stone Age now, right? They got to smuggle it in, put it in their luggage, and then hand it to you. So those are pretty cool, especially if the exchange rate is favorable. You know, just say you're traveling and you bought this as a tourist. In the future, I can foresee that hey, they'll block it at customs, especially if you have 3 of them in your luggage, new in box. But not an issue until it becomes an issue. And so hand carry luggage. So that is kind of the landscape of where we're at. 1 week after today is July 1, 2025, and look where we are now. We are like in the Stone Age. You know, the most popular, the best, you know, the most compelling product in the market. Us U.S. consumers will not be able to get because of this mess that we find ourselves in. So thank you for listening. Please comment on the section below what your situation is, what your personal situation is. Are you affected, and what are you gonna do to mobilize or adjust to the realities of using DJI drones in the United States today? Thank you.